Whether it's mythical animals of this era or the dangerous mythical creatures of ancient times, they weren't just in the human imagination. They actually roamed in reality. In today's video, we're uncovering the truth behind the most dangerous, mind-bending creatures. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Stay with me till the end for a shocking revelation. Are you ready? Let's dive in, but before that, please subscribe our channel and hit bell icon. Number 7, Tuscanbia. In famous mythology, we've also heard about Tuscanbia, the mythical elephant-like creatures. Not just in local folklore, but they've also been mentioned in the famous Ramayana. Around 23 to 2 million years ago, relatives of the megalodon were living on this earth. It's believed that these creatures would use their massive teeth to easily complete their herbivorous diet. And during this time, Homo erectus, humans, were still in their primitive stages. So it's possible that fossils of such creatures could have influenced Hindu mythology. Number 6, Fenrir. In Norse mythology, the giant wolf. Fenrir is extremely famous. You might have seen a fictional version of this wolf in the movie Thor Ragnarok. However, similar giant wolves like Fenrir have appeared in many myths. In fact, around 10,000 years ago, during the Ice Age, you could find these giant wolves roaming the earth. Yes, I'm talking about the dire wolves, which were 25% bigger and stronger in every way. That's why the dire wolves were able to easily hunt the large megafauna of that time. However, when the Ice Age was ending, most of these megafauna species started to disappear, and as a result, the dire wolves went extinct. But the gray wolves that coexisted with them survived. Number 5, Mapinguari. For many years, tribal people living deep in the jungle have reported sightings of a creature called the Mapinguari. They say this monster has only one eye and a mouth on its stomach. Its role is to protect the jungle. While scientists claim this creature is purely mythical, we know that during the Ice Age, a creature called the ground sloth actually existed. These creatures were huge, with sizes comparable to elephants. And they moved just like the Mapinguari monster described by the tribes. As the Ice Age ended and human hunting began, these animals went extinct about 11,000 years ago. It's possible that these tribes told their children stories about the ground sloths. And over thousands of years, these stories transformed the real animal into the mythical Mapinguari. Number 4, griffins. Ancient people believed that lions were the kings of land animals, while eagles were the kings of the skies. So, when early humans discovered fossils of dinosaurs, like ceratopsians, they immediately imagined them as hybrid creatures, like the griffin. But what's fascinating is that only around 700 years ago, true griffins were found far away from humanity in New Zealand. Yes, the Haast's eagles, one of the largest and most dangerous species of eagle in the world, were very similar to griffins. These giant eagles even hunted the giant moas, the tallest birds of their time. The weight of a Haast's eagle was around 250 kilograms, while the average human weight is 60 kilograms. So it wasn't difficult for the Haast's eagle to hunt humans. Anyway, around 1300 AD, when the Maori people first arrived in New Zealand, yes, the same Maori whose haka dance you may have seen recently, they completely hunted the moas, the primary diet of the Haast's eagle, which led to the extinction of the Haast's eagle as well. Number 3, Kappa friends. If you've watched the Doraemon cartoon in your childhood, you might remember the mysterious creature called Kappa. Well, in reality, Kappa is part of Japanese mythology. According to the Japanese, this mythical creature resembles a giant turtle, and its favorite activities include kidnapping children and drowning humans to eat them alive. If the Archelon, a turtle-like creature from the age of dinosaurs, were still alive, it might have acted like a Kappa. Archelon was one of the largest turtle species ever discovered, with a size of 15 feet, comparable to the size of Honda's cars. Interestingly, these turtles also had large beaks like kappas, which were used to break the shells of tough animals. Number 2. Blue. Around 1997, a sound was detected in the Pacific Ocean, which is the largest ocean in the world. Sound was detected from a distance equivalent to the distance between Nepal and Japan. Initially, scientists believed that such a sound could only come from a deep sea creature, and for it to make such a sound, it would need to be 100 times larger than a blue whale. This speculation gave birth to the idea of a blue-like modern mythical creature. However, later, it was revealed that the sound actually came from the melting of giant icebergs in Antarctica. Still, it wouldn't be surprising if, in the future, a creature similar to the one imagined in myths, like a blue, is discovered. During the Jurassic period, a creature called Leadsichthys, the largest fish in the world, existed, and it opened its mouth, filled with 40,000 teeth. It would have appeared similar to a mythical blue, and humans in comparison would seem like a joke. However, Leadsichthys was not a predatory fish, but a filter feeder like baleen whales. Number 1. Giant bovids. Bovids include cattle, buffalo, and bison, and such giant bovids are highly revered and shown in many myths, including in Greek mythology. Native Americans and Hindus also hold giant bovids in great esteem. But the question is, did giant bovids really exist in this world? The answer is yes. During the coldest periods of the Ice Age, Bison Latifrons, the largest and heaviest bovids, roamed across the North American continent. These creatures were so massive that their size was comparable to an SUV, and their horns were so large that a car could easily fit between them. In fact, Bison latifrons evolved from their smaller ancestors, the steppe bison, which still get discovered in Siberia's endless cold. Unfortunately, Bison latifrons, like many Ice Age animals, went extinct due to the end of the Ice Age and human hunting. I hope you liked the video. Share your thoughts in comments and let me know if you know thing more mystical or bizarre than this. Thanks for watching.